good morning. Today we are talking about drastic downsizing, which has been quite the undertaking and experience for me. Over the last 2 years, I've completed a first round of downsizing, purging and selling and junking and giving away, and it has only scratched the surface. Now I have 1 month to do basically the final downsizing. We're moving from 3,800 square feet of living space, 6,000 square feet of warehouse working storage space, to a 260 square foot RV and a 40-foot high cube ocean container that will act as the garage, workspace, mic shop, storage in Belize. So it's been something else. I kind of joke about it to ease the reality, but in all honesty, this has been the hardest part of this process for me. I don't think that I can convey exactly the toll it's taken on me. The decisions that you have to make about possessions and material needs and your future needs of things, and trying to predict and be smart about what you're keeping and why you're keeping it. Divorcing yourself from the emotional attachment to things is also difficult, but I think overall I think it's a really good thing. I've been wanting to simplify for many years. I've been feeling overwhelmed for many years with possessions and all the responsibilities that possessions bring with it. And that, of course, contributed to the decision to get rid of 90% of our stuff and move to Belize. So we're going to look a little bit at what we decided to keep and why. What are you doing today?
I'm rebuilding a Laycock Type P overdrive for Tweety, also known as Gear Vendors, although this didn't come from Gear Vendors. The whole kit came from Maximum Overdrive years ago. It still works kind of okay. I get just a little bit of slip in reverse, I believe. I'm not sure if it was the automatic transmission or this it was slipping previously. New cone clutch, new gaskets, new seals on the valve pack, and a giant deep sump oil pan to replace this tiny thing. So this typically takes a couple ounces of fluid total. This increases your fluid capacity up to by like 1.5 quarts, so greatly helpful when you're towing and making a lot of heat.
So this is the result of round 1 of the purge process, the drastic downsizing process. You can kind of see here, boxed, stacked. We are keeping clothes, basic household items like bedding, bikes. We got bikes specifically for Belize, prepped and ready to go. We're going to need those immediately. Our camping gear, some large coolers, a Blackstone griddle grill, washer and dryer, and then a lot of extra stuff that we're not sure that we're gonna take. Then we've got Mike's tools, and very critical because he is really a do-everything-himself guy. Probably going to be doing a lot of the building ourselves, any vehicle maintenance, stuff like that, so tools are critical. We've got some large equipment stuff like the engine hoist, you know, car jacks, air tank, and just, you know, pointing out stuff as I go by it here. But another engine stand over here that will be empty. And even though it's a hot commodity, generators. Mike says I can show this one because there's no way anybody's stealing this beast. What size is the fuel tank, Mike?
I don't remember. It's not
50?
small. Yeah, I would guess it's at least 50. It came off of a, I guess that's a reefer tank, fuel tank. So I don't remember.
It looks 50.
Yeah, it's probably 50.
The space is going to go quick. 40 feet, floor to ceiling-ish. I have the added incentive to Purge of knowing that everything that we decide to keep and import into Belize is going to be taxed. The average is about 30% on basic general items. Once we have a final tally of what we're going to be keeping, I'll make an itemized inventory of all the items, serial numbers, model numbers if there are any, age, or whether or not they're new. And that inventory, that list, will be used by customs to determine our import tax and duty. So that is my next month, is determining our final items, making an inventory, and getting it all packed into the ocean container, and somehow it has to fit. Look what I got in the mail today. Flesh staplers. Don't hurt yourself out in the jungle because I will staple your ass. Flesh staplers. It's what they are called when you buy them from China. Flesh staplers, along with this other cool gear that I've got here, goes into our Central America emergency medical kits. I'm making those on an upcoming episode, so check back in for that.